Welcome to The Pace Invader. This week there was a storm in town and it was a very windy interview, so please do excuse the occasional audio issue. There is subtitles on the YouTube version if that helps in places. I chatted with Jillian after Gadebridge Park Run in Hemel Hempstead. She wasn't really fazed by the weather, but nothing much seems to faze her. We chat about what keeps her motivated and why not every run needs to be a race. It's an honest, grounded chat with someone who runs for all the right reasons. There's no ego, no drama, just love of the sport, despite some difficulties throughout her life. I really hope you enjoy this episode.
So firstly, how was your run today?
It was really, really lovely. I thought it was going to be much windier.
Yeah.
But you know, it was just sun was shining. It's just brilliant, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I hear you've recently come back to Park Run?
I have been dipping in and out of Park Run for many years.
Right.
But I've been running with a group on a Saturday, and there was nobody running today, so I decided I would do a park run just to get the endorphins running. And yeah,
Excellent.
my friend texted me this morning and I said, why not? You know.
Sounds good.
So it always sets me up for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been running?
I suppose in my 20s, I dipped in and out of it before I had my family. I did a 10k in my 20s, and I thought I was absolutely, in Dublin when I lived I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And that was the end of it. And then I moved to London, and you know, you're enjoying the social life of London, and I suppose running and moving wasn't a big thing then, just enjoying yourself. And then you'd have a few jars at night, come in the next morning, the last thing you want to do is go for a run. And then I suppose my family were reared, and my husband is big into exercise. He's a cyclist.
Right.
And then family are gone, and I got back into a bit of running, and then I started park runs with friends.
So how long were you out of running, and when did you get back into it?
I was out of running, I suppose, from my 30s up until my 50s, maybe 20 years.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But it's amazing what the body can remember. And I realise now how wonderful I feel when I exercise.
Yeah.
And I always feel it's not, I say to people, oh, you're great, you run. I said, no, it's all about moving. It's about moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think it gives you in terms of the benefits?
I'm much better. I'm much happier. My mental health has dipped a little bit over the years. Mm-hmm. I've been on medication. I'm no longer on medication. It's a game changer.
It's great
really.
to hear.
Yeah.
What run are you most proud of?
Without a doubt, through COVID, I ran London Marathon, my first age 59.
Yeah.
I joined I'm still run with a fabulous group of girls, and I did a half marathon in Brighton, and then we decided we would do, I decided after doing a half marathon, sadly I lost my sister-in-law to suicide, my husband's sister, and my family were struggling, and my middle girl and I said, look, I have a place in Brighton to do Brighton Marathon. And I said, would you be interested? She's young. I mean, you know, she was only 25 or something. Would you? I'd never run a marathon, and she looked up at me, I suppose, because I was her mom, and I emailed London and I said, look, can you give me 2 places or no place? I said, we're struggling as a family after this tragedy.
Yeah.
And within an hour they said, you've got 2 places.
Wow.
And that was just amazing. And my friend Lottie, another group of girls from the group of friendship I have, they all supported us, and we ran, and it was just absolutely amazing. And my daughter, it really helped to heal her. Although my husband didn't run it, we were running for the mental health charity Mind.
Yeah.
And it was such an amazing day.
Yeah.
That I guess it'll be spoken out at my eulogy. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. It was like for a woman, like giving birth. It was just amazing. So I thought, we didn't want it to end. My friend Lottie said, you know, we didn't want it to end. And then on the back of that, 2 years later, in April 23, I was losing my mother to dementia in Ireland, so I ran for Dementia UK. And yeah, so so will I do another marathon? I don't know, but you know what? I'm out here this morning. I'm running. I'm not with any huge. I'm 64 in January. I'm not with huge targets. Pressure for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I did my 60th park run with my husband in South Africa last year.
Wow.
You know, it's just nice. We were there at the time, and we did the 60th. So
do you do a lot of park run tourism? Or have you done many different
So we're going to Sardinia next week for 2 weeks. We would certainly look and see if they have one.
Yeah.
That'll be sure. I don't want
make up your own one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just great. It's great.
Yeah. I love the park run community. It's
a wonderful concept, isn't it? Oh my word.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've mentioned on the podcast a couple of times. I met Paul Sinton Hewitt a couple of times.
Have you? I'd love to meet him.
What an amazing guy.
Well,
he's just an incredible thing to have started. And,
absolutely.
And the amount of people that you speak to who just say, I just wouldn't have happened without parkrun.
No.
Yeah.
It has helped so many communities.
Yeah.
To move.
Yeah.
Friendship. People are lonely. You can walk it. You can bring your dog. You can push your pram.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've done it with my husband and my 3 daughters on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a busy day. It's an hour. You just jump into the shower and you set us up. So I think we'll be down here, my husband and I, and some of my family.
Yeah, I usually do the Christmas Day one.
And, so are you local to here?
I used to be. I moved down to Weymouth about a year ago.
Right.
So I used to run Gaybridge every week.
Right.
And now I run Weymouth every week.
Yeah, and lovely Carl States, the director here.
Yeah.
Carl, you know.
Yeah,
Carl. So she's a friend of mine.
Okay.
So she's run with the other group as well, you know. So
yeah, Karen, the other who's ED today. She's got daughters the same age as my daughters.
Right.
So they've all grown up around each other. And I'm good friends with her husband Keith as well. So, I know a lot of the Hemel Gaybridge people and that kind of thing. So
it's a great community.
Absolutely.
It's a wonderful community.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I've done Brighton, and there's 2 in Brighton, I think. There's not, sometimes in some big towns and cities, there's different ones. You know, so.
Yeah. Well, I think there's nearly 1,000 around the UK now, isn't
there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
but I tell you where there isn't. In California, there isn't many.
No. I think they've just started one in New York. I think there's one in Brooklyn or something like that. I think I couldn't be but it hasn't spread across there too much yet. I think it will though. I think it will.
Yeah, we need Paul, or we need, you know, with social media, you think that this simple concept would spread like wildfire.
Yeah, definitely. There's but there's a lot in. I think there's quite a few parkruns in Japan.
Right. Okay.
So there you go. That's on the list as well.
That's on the list.
Put that on your list of places to get to.
Yeah.
When you're running, do you always run with a group? Or do you run solo? Or?
Oh no, I might rock up and meet some people, but I think it's very much people should always do their own run.
Right.
There's nothing worse than waiting for someone tagging behind you, and there's nothing worse than trying to keep. You know, it's good to push yourself, of course, but there's nothing worse than you know, everyone has to do their own run.
Yeah.
Like my daughter today, the marathon. She has. You can only run with people. Different than marathon because it's how long it is. I mean, my friend Lottie ran with me, and because we're paced very much together, or at least she waited for me. I think she was very good. Really, she helped me get around.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that was very much appreciated.
Do you listen to music while you
No.
Just,
I take in the atmosphere. Yeah. No. I would never put things in my ears.
No.
Not even for the marathon. I'd be, talking to all all the supporters and thanking them and everything. No.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think about when you're running and training, and do you zone out, or do you just take in the scenery, or?
Oh, I'm part of a herd.
Okay.
My husband said that I'm part of a herd. Do you know what I mean? I would find it very difficult now if my friend didn't ring me this morning. This is unusual that I'm at park run today. I usually go and meet my friends on a Saturday and we run. Okay,
yeah.
And we do, like last Saturday I did Windsor Navy's 10k.
Okay.
Right, so that was last Saturday. But I don't do so many park runs because every Saturday we meet as a group.
Right.
In Abbots Langley, and then we go from there, and then we go for an oat latte, a coffee, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But some of them were doing the tough 10 over there today, and I wasn't registered or whatever. I've been busy, so I've done this on my own. I really need to motivate. So my friend texted me, and I said, "Great, I'm here." Didn't hesitate. But yeah, so I never run with music.
No.
No, I like to take it in. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like to chat to people or yeah.
So did you say you did a 10K last weekend?
Yeah,
Was it?
the 80s Windsor 10K.
Right. Okay. How did you get on?
Great, I pushed at the end, yeah, 109, yeah.
Nice,
Loved it.
okay.
That's the whole thing of just getting up, getting out, having a coffee afterwards, getting
Yeah.
there, we had a picnic it's not just the action, it's the whole
The whole thing.
thing.
It's
yeah.
so it's not about the time or the
Not
or
at
the
all. People said to me after the marathon, how long did it take you? And I flipped it right back at them.
Who
And I
cares?
said, no, I said to them, how long do you think it takes an average person to run a marathon? And they're saying 5 hours, 5.5. I say, actually, average people don't run marathons.
Exactly that.
So
yeah.
I put that back in their pocket.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, it is absolutely true.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I don't run to get a good time. I run to have a good time. You get the same feckin' medal and the same feckin' t-shirt.
Exactly that. Yeah, there's no difference. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's a very, very quick runner, and he says I respect the people who take 6 hours because he says I only have to run for 3 hours.
That's
They've got
right.
to do it for 6.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
right.
his viewpoint is well, that's that's harder.
Yes.
So
And I'm not tall,
yeah,
so maybe I have to do more steps.
exactly that.
Yeah.
There you go. You're getting your steps
It was
in.
a marvellous, yeah, and we raised a lot of money, all my friends. So 8 of us did it in April 23.
Yeah.
And between the 8 of us, a great respect for those girls, we raised over 60,000
Wow.
for different charities.
Yeah, yeah. And there's always so much, particularly with London. There's
Yes.
so much money raised for charity. It's
Yes.
absolutely brilliant. But I think it's also just the community feel that everyone gets from it, and also, like you say, for mental health reasons, it makes so much difference. And
Yes.
I seem to speak to people every single week who say, "Yep, started for my mental health."
Yes. Mental health,
Just-
yes.
Yeah,
It's so important.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It makes a real difference.
It makes a real difference.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful park run.
This is.
It's a tough
yeah,
one. I believe it's the
it-
6th most difficult in the country. But that's now.
I think this is quite a way down in terms
Now,
of
is
the
it?
most difficult. Yeah, this is something like
I thought Carl told me that a few years ago. Maybe no.
no. This is
It's an easy one,
it's
is it?
relatively It's not. I wouldn't say it's easy. I think it comes in at 6. In fact, on the list, I think it comes in at 666.
Right.
So which could say something about it. But,
Right, yes.
But yeah, there's a few more. I did Durlston in Swanage a few months ago, and that's up and down the hills on the
Really?
cliff edge, and that's not fun. And there's a few beach runs as well, which are very difficult.
Yeah.
Or if you fancy doing something bad, there's even a couple of park runs in prisons apparently.
Is there?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Well, then it's a good concept for
absolutely.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation for the inmates too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Well, what any goals for the future there? What's next? Have you got any
What's next? I don't know. I'd like to reach 100 park runs. So,
Yeah.
I couldn't even find my clip this morning. These are an old pair of trainers. But I was determined. I wasn't going to. I was panicking on the website to make sure. So I wrote on a piece of paper my number because there's
Yeah.
nothing worse than doing it or not getting your
it's not there, it doesn't count.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's small. It's big
Yeah.
difference.
And how many are you at now? 60 something, did you say?
63 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get to 100. I get the back t-shirt. Yeah. Back thing.
Yeah, 100's the black one, isn't
Is
it? I
it?
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
250 is the green for Ireland. Is it?
Well, there you go. You've got need to do another 190.
Now, you have to aim high. If you don't aim, you don't aim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Well, thank you so much.
Really nice to speak to you, Dan.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
very
you.
much.
I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.